79 of 96 games, which means the home team. Duncan looks like a quarterback just finding receivers. Stoyanov with the steal. Turns Parker around and comes up short, but Rick is right there. The double. Duncan lost it. Here's Paul with Ginobili back. Trail by 7. Here's Pargo. Spurs do not want to foul. Pargo comes up short. And Stojakovic reaching out to nation for the New Orleans Hornets from the home crowd.
Here's Paul. And Paul back down the lane. And not have gone in.
It did look like he blocked it from behind. And
Hornets outscored them in the second quarter. That's the first quarter New Orleans has ruled.
On Sunday, which was a 93-88.
Tough, but you know, when I've had ankle injuries and I had to play through them, as Gallinari gets his first shot to go.
He's already our test. Trying to defend down low is Paul. Knocks one over Kobe Bryant.
Because a few years ago, these Hornets with this current roster wouldn't have a shot against the Lakers.
Back at 7. With the crossover. Generating for 2. Chris Paul.
In this game, he is going to try to attack early and often.
Looking for the pass and the turnover. Paul stops, puts it up and in. 3 possession for the Clippers. Young kicks it out. Paul for 3. Knocks it down as the shot clock expires. 5 for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 7. Chris Paul, back-to-back jumpers. Paul finds Williams. Nice little fake. Williams puts it up and puts it in. A 2-pointer from the floor. He now has 8 rebounds and also 15 points.
On O.J. Mayo, which gives Paul the running
Impact on games 5 and 6. Only 20 minutes, 4 points in game 5. As a technical foul on Barnes. And Barnes better be careful. He's out of the game anyway. And we'll see if that's all that was called. I think Paul got a technical too, and Paul would be gone. That would be his second technical.
I think they're both gone, Paul and Barnes. They're both gone.
Yep.
Barnes and Paul have been thrown out.
Second technical on each player. Chris Paul can't believe it. If this is his last game as a Clipper, that's a big if. He's a free agent. Not the way he hoped it would end. Ejected after 28 points.
Here it is. Barnes and Paul. You know, it's not on Barnes. I'm sorry. It's just on Chris Paul.
I think Barnes was just so upset with the call, but then Barnes was right in the face of
Where the Clippers look to keep their season. And Paul finds Griffin. Griffin throws it down.
point shots off the dribble are very difficult.
Griffin has been hitting that shot. Doesn't.
Not reacting to the shot.
Paul. Griffin tries a 3.
Right where they want him.
Paul gets it. Granger fires up. Shot won't go. Collison on the follow. Rolls off the rim, and that'll do it. The Thunder reach their 3rd conference final in the Los Angeles Clippers.
Defensively, giving up open shots, passing the basketball around. This is where your best player is, like Chris Paul.
Over 90 from the free throw line. Chris Paul. Paul on the pull-up. Floats it up and in.
Kevin McHale.
Paul for 3. Answers in it at times in this series. Then lose a game on the road where the Rockets played well. And then game 6 will haunt Chris Paul. And the Clippers all summer. Oregon on a chilly 52-degree night. In the Pacific Northwest. Pulling it back on Harkless. Paul getting the shot off. And again able to shot clock to 3. Griffin with his first deep shot, and it hits from downtown. 4th 3-pointer. Blazers have taken a 58-52 lead, and Chris Paul being checked out by the training staff. That's head athletic trainer Jason Powell taking a look.
Right wrist. I think he's. I saw him hold his right wrist. He got a steal on the play where there's a lot of contact, and he grabbed his right wrist and just looked uncomfortable with it. And he's got a look on his face like this is really bothering him a lot. Oh, very upset right now. So he knows there's something wrong there. It doesn't feel right. You see Chris Paul coming down here, and I think he jammed it a little bit on the previous play. He makes the pass, and you can see something right away. Something doesn't feel right. You can see right now as Chris Paul makes that right-handed pass. Let's see here. Yeah, he looks right at his hand, knowing something doesn't feel quite right in there. Yeah, I think this is where he may have hurt it. I'm trying to see right now. You'll see right here, he comes in hard with his right hand, and I think right there, Pass took himself right out of the game.
That will do it. This series, now the Clippers have had a very long.
The urgency of the days for the Clippers and the Utah Jazz. Here's a look at the brackets. And the big thing is to try to stay out of foul trouble. The two of them have been working together for so many years. Jordan, he reached out. Get you 20 points and a half. Paul changes gears, draws the hit. Count it! A little CP3 magic. Well, you know he's going to go after it. There's no doubt about that. If things aren't going well, he'll try to take over. And this is just great ball movement. And once he gets down inside, the fact that he can make a shot. That's now big time pressure. Redick, can he finally get one? Yes, there it is. In that category of three-point make. They call him the truth for a reason, because he was one of the greatest finishers that this league has had.
Three won't go, but the offensive rebound and Paul triple, and that is down. Paul got the screen, fires. Chris Paul. Rockets by 5. They've led by 8. Here's Paul. Tucker thinking three. Fire in the three. It's O'Neal. Shot clock at 2. Paul, the dance, fires. Good!
Look at this, dancing with the basketball. I don't care if you call glass or not. Heat check for CP3.
For the first time in his career, on the 86th playoff game, he's going to a first finals for him. For Chris Paul, 10 assists.
Only 18 points on 7 of 22 shooting. I think Chris Paul, he sensed that. He understood the severity of not wanting to go back to Salt Lake. And he put this team on his back. He was money.
Paul had 20 in the fourth quarter.